Hi, everyone. I'm going to go over with you briefly today what we expect from you for this internship this summer. Some of you guys have already gotten started on this, but I wanted to walk you through it in case you haven't. I have my acu.edu pulled up. Mine might look a little different than yours, but you should have your courses over here. Make sure you're clicked into summer 2019. And most of you are either going to have kinesiology 420.05, meaning you're doing your internship in Abilene, or 420.06, mean you're doing your internship outside Abilene. Go ahead and click into your Canvas, and I'm going to switch this to student view so that so that you're not quite as confused. This is what it looks like on my end, but let me click student view for you guys. These are all of your appendices that were in your internship handbook that you should have got a while ago. If you didn't get that handbook emailed to you from myself, then just shoot me an email and I will send it to you. Right now it already says some of these are overdue. Don't worry about that because Canvas just sets these dates. I can go in and adjust them. But what's important is that we do get Appendix Appendix B, C, D, E, F, G, and N done before you start your hours for your internship. Now that seems like a lot, but as you can see, it's not. Appendix C is just your resume. All I need you to do is go ahead and upload your resume to that. All of you should already have Appendix D uploaded. That was your approval so that you were actually able to get into this class. So I've uploaded Appendix D on my end for you. Appendix B is actually just some questions that you need to answer about why you want to do your internship, where and why. When you're done answering those, go ahead and upload them. I know that it requires my signature. After you upload it into Canvas, I will add my signature to it. Appendix E is the contract. This is a contract between me and you saying that we're going to actually do your internship, that I'm going to oversee you and that you're going to turn stuff in on time and all of those other fun things. So again, you fill out Appendix E and upload it to Canvas and then I'll sign it. Appendix N is an affiliation agreement. This has two parts. The first 6 or 7 pages is legal terminology and jargon that your facility that you are working at and ACU promise to each other. So what I need you to do is take that affiliation agreement to whomever's in charge of that facility and have them sign it. They need to sign it under the left-hand side at the very end where it says facility. And the right-hand side at the very end is going to say ACU, and that's where our dean actually signs it. So you'll turn that into me with the signature of the person in charge of the facility that you're working at. Also in Appendix N, after the affiliation agreement, there's a 1-page document that says Student Confidentiality Agreement. You need to sign that part and upload it into Appendix N. It all counts as Appendix N, even though it's 2 separate documents. The Student Confidentiality Agreement is obviously important because you are probably working in healthcare or you'll be working with students that might tell you something that you don't need to tell other people. But again, please keep in mind that if there's something that they're going to harm themselves or others, that you're required to tell people. Appendix F is the agent contract, and it is the contract between you and the agency. So you and whoever is supervising you both need to sign Appendix F and then get it back uploaded. And then Appendix G is sort of like Appendix F in that it's a verification. So it's where you're going to be how your person that your supervisor can contact you and all of that stuff, and you need to get that uploaded. After you get those uploaded, which again seems like a lot, but it's not, then we're going to move into your hours reports. These are things that are due as you progress through your internship. Some of them are pretty self-explanatory. You have one due after 40 hours, one after 80 hours. The great thing about each one of these is you can click into it and you can, right here, obviously this is where you submit it, but right here you can download it so that you can see your cover sheet. the cover sheet tells you, has some guiding questions as to what you want to answer in your paper. So you'll put, I hope you can see this, Appendix H, but you can download all these. So the dates that it took you from when you started to when you got to 40 hours, the name, your site supervisor should sign here, totally what you did in here, and then you're going to answer these questions. Also, in this, you need to include your hours report, meaning you're keeping a daily track of what you're doing. So it might say May 15th, 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. Today I observed my supervisor working with this person, and he or she let me assist in doing this task or this rehab plan or whatever it may be. So you should be keeping a running total of your hours and a short little diary entry almost on what you did. That's going to help you answer these questions in here. These questions aren't just where you answer number 1 through 7 and turn it in. You're creating a paper. You're creating a narrative of how your time is being spent, and these are the answers. These are the questions that you're answering during that narrative. The same goes for the 80-hour report, and then your faith reflection is pretty self-explanatory. You can also download that cover sheet. And then your capstone, which is important. Please follow the directions on your capstone because it's slightly different. You need a cover sheet with just your banner ID number and what type of format you're doing. And then you're just following the directions in that one. It should be blinded, meaning that I don't know who turned it in other than the document file name. These are some topics that they're giving you that you could answer. This is going to be a 2,000 word paper, minimum of 5 references. It's 10% of your whole grade, but I need you to pay special attention to this part right here. You need a banner ID, citation style, and no other way to identify you. You need to save it as last name, first name. So mine would be long _ Melissa _ 00052223 .pdf and save it as a PDF. Make sure it's in Times New Roman or some other academic font and font size 11 or 12. And you can go ahead and upload that into Appendix K as well. All right, so that pretty much sums up how you guys are turning stuff in. If you at some point feel that you're not going to get all of your hours in by the middle of August, I need you to email me and let me know. I would like all this done in July so that you guys have a couple weeks off before we start school again in August. But please just keep me up to date in everything and how your hours are going. I will start to hound you if I don't get these top ones in by the end of this week because I expect you to be starting your internship very soon. As always, email me if you guys need anything at all and make it a great summer.